Hey everyone, Jeff here at StopThePirates.blogspot.com. What would you rather have, a US dollar, Federal Reserve note, fiat debt notes? All this shit is borrowed into existence with your signature. So if you take your check to the bank and you want to get some cash back, you have to borrow the cash. I mean, a lot of people don't understand that. But you look at the back of your Social Security card, and there's a letter with an 8-digit account number, and that's the routing number and account number for your account at the Federal Reserve Bank. So they, through your Social Security number, they will issue these to you, but you have to pay it back. Now, they'll allow you a certain amount of these to live on, and that's based on your total amount of what they call income. But if you look up income in the Black's Law Dictionary, it's another mind fuck. It's capital gains. Everyone from the IRS will go, "How much income did you make last year?" Well, define income. I mean, I don't even know what that. I didn't have any investments. I don't make any income. What are you talking about? They will never say, "How much money did you make?" Because there is no money. This is just. But anyway, my point is that when you go to the bank, they will give you some of these for your check when you endorse it, but it comes out of your account, so you have to keep the books up, and they will allow you a certain amount based on if you at the end of the year when you do your taxes, if you do that. You're a slave that made this much money, made 30, 40, 50,000. It's about average nowadays. And they'll allow you a certain amount of that to buy your food, because you're a self-sustaining debt slave. It used to be when there was black slavery and you lived on the plantation. The slave owner had to feed you. He had to clothe you. He had to take care of all your health and everything. Well, they figured out that's too expensive, and then the cost of doing that wasn't reaping them enough rewards. So they devised this system. I mean, I'm being very cynical now, but in a general way, it's kind of how it is they're all free-range debt slaves. So they'll allow you a certain amount, and you have to slavishly go around with all your little receipts and show them what you did with all of your money. And then maybe they'll let you keep a little bit so you can go to, Disneyland or the movies or whatever, buy a car. People are smart though, they figure it out. But what my point is the other day I was talking about Karatbars International, trading some of your Federal Reserve debt notes for 24 karat gold. And it's done in such a way with this Karatbars company that we can all earn a residual income by just saving, by trading some of this these worthless debt notes for real money, which is gold, which always seems to hold its value over the years. So it's good to have. I mean, the purchasing power of this from 1913 is down 99%, but this has stayed the same. To wrap your head around that. Gold is good to have. The same thing an ounce of gold could buy back in 1913 it can buy today. And it's not that the price of gold has gone up, it's the buying power of this stuff that we call money. And 80-90% of people don't even know what it is and where we get it, or how it comes into it's borrowed into existence. And you have to pay it back. It's limited liability insurance. All these companies, the International Monetary Fund, are maritime insurance companies, because world trade, big businesses and corporations need to know that they're going to get paid for their shipment of whatever they send over to the other country. And there has to be a bureaucracy around keeping tabs on that and making sure. And in a way, they're taking all the responsibility for that. So good for them. But it's just a game, and we need to figure out how to play it. But anyway, some people have asked me how about Karatbars International. I've been with them for 6 years. I have, I'll just pull it up right here. total affiliates. Well, I have two teams. There's a left team and a right team. 577 on the left, 889 on the right. So yeah, I have a lot of affiliates under me, and that's what you want when you sign up as an affiliate. You want to get on somebody's team that's active and they're constantly recruiting, because the day you sign up to be an affiliate, which doesn't cost anything, by the way, I will sign somebody up after you, and then you'll get a piece of that action as well. So you don't have to buy anything, but people kind of are interested, and they will contact me and go, hey, how does this thing work, And when it's so easy, you literally just sign up as an affiliate for free and go into your back office on the dashboard, and it says step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. I mean, you cannot get any easier than that, guys. I mean, that's pretty easy. There's all kinds of information out there on YouTube. It's I highly recommend it. That's all I'm saying. I highly recommend that you, if nothing else, just get yourself some gold. If you're not saving any of this, what's the point of having any of this in the bank? You can't outwork an exponential inflation with a linear income stream. Wages are stagnant. People are making the same amount of money as I was making 30 years ago. My job. And if you don't think they're bringing in all these illegal people or people from other countries to, maximize their profits and take advantage of these people and pay them nothing, you're kidding yourself. I mean, there's a concerted effort by anybody out there, and the world's gone mad. Nobody gives a shit about anybody else, and they're all out for themselves, and they want to make them the most money that they can. And that includes corporations, that includes the mom and pop shops, everybody. They're going to look for somebody that'll do a good job, just barely get by, and they can pay them the minimum possible that they can pay them. And that's not a living wage, unfortunately. You cannot live on it. So what do? Well, you pay yourself first. A guy said one time, if you can't figure out a way to make money while you're sleeping, then you forget it. You're going to be a wage slave the rest of your life, because there's only a certain amount of hours that you can put in, right? You have to sleep and you have to, recuperate and everything. So Karatbars is a residual income stream that, if you take it seriously, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that. It is you get out of it what you put into it. And that's basically it. That's why I recommend it. Just tell your family and friends, man. That's all you got to do. Tell your friends and your family. And then tell them to tell somebody. So, and you just acquire gold. And it adds up. Could you afford $65 a month? I mean, that's minimum. Or a week. That's a tank of gas nowadays. You have to be able to afford that, to put that away for you. I look at it this way. I looked at it when I was around 30 years old. I started looking around going, hey, shit, this is no joke. This is no party, like they sell it to the kids nowadays. Hey, just have fun. You're living in Disneyland. It's going to be great. You're going to be a rock star. You're going to make all kinds of money. And once you've been working for about 10, 15 years, you start going, hey, wait a minute, this is serious shit. I'm going to figure something out. And start saving for your future, because Social Security is not going to do it. You'll be living on the street with the rest of the homeless, the working poor. Karatbars just puts a gram of gold. There's 1 gram, which is this. There's a 2.5 gram and a 5 gram Karatbar, and they embed it in this credit card size card, just so it's transaction friendly. It's just how they do it, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, so start making money. I mean, you're not selling anything. It was the key point I try to get across to people. You're making money because you're trading this for gold. It's a no-brainer. And then plus, you can make money when other people buy gold. And it's competitively priced with anybody else out there, and it's easy. You can use your credit or debit card. You can buy gold with cryptocurrencies through Karatbars. You can with Bitcoin or Ethereum. They even have their own gold-backed cryptocurrency, which is kind of in a fledgling stage, but it's still pretty exciting to be a part of it. They've actually embedded gold into like paper currency like this, if you're interested in that. It's a worldwide community. They're all over the world. It's not just like a United States thing. So if you have relatives in Europe or South America or whatever, get them on the Karatbars. It's a good deal. Anyway, yeah, go to stop. I'll leave a link for the Karatbars if you want to sign up. It doesn't cost anything, and it's easy. If you have questions, just log into your back office and go step 1, order your package now. Step 2, KYC, which is know your customer. You got to do that with everything. You get a prepaid MasterCard. You can order that at this time, or you can wait until you get commissions coming in. It's cool because they load that card every Friday. It's payday. So you can use that for whatever, buy groceries, gas, whatever, or just buy gold. That's what I do. I just turn around and I don't even spend it. I just buy more gold with it. And then there's a call to action. There's actually daily conference calls, show you how to start your team, build your team, work it. And it's just another way that we can thrive in this kind of atmosphere. Anyway, thanks for listening.